Good morning, everybody. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Ryan. Madeline and I have been attending Mount Olive for just over 2 years now. And what keeps us coming back here, and one of among many reasons that we enjoy coming here, is the mission of Mount Olive to seek Jesus, share His love, and build community. What I want to focus on for a little bit here and in the coming weeks, as Pastor guides us through the discipleship sermon series, is the seeking Jesus portion that he touched on today. And what that involves is digging into the Word and learning about God and learning about Jesus through his writings, right, through the Scriptures. And in the coming weeks, we're going to have a couple of resources made available to help us as a church, as a congregation, improve in this area, right? And so the first of these resources that are going to come out in a couple weeks are a few strategy videos. We had some awesome volunteers in the congregation just share how they have been successful in engaging with Scripture and in reading the Bible on a consistent and a routine basis. And I think that another resource that will be coming out in mid-January is going to be another daily Bible reading, challenge, if you will, similar to the one that was just done in December. Hope Has a Name, and this will go along with the discipleship series that Pastor's doing, or will coincide. And then the last of these resources is going to be again, involving the congregation and some awesome volunteers. And we're going to have people come up at the end of the service and, for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, talk about how reading the Bible and engaging in Scripture has impacted their life and continues to impact their life. And so, sort of as an example, and just to go first, perhaps, I'm going to go today and share how reading the Bible has impacted my life. And so to start this Bible reading testimonial is what I'm going to call this. I'm going to give you a quick background, and that's just to say that I grew up in the church. I went every Sunday and Wednesday, and for as long as I can remember. But one thing that I didn't do growing up, it took me a long time, is I never read the Bible outside of Sunday morning or Wednesday night youth group. It just wasn't a part of my life. I started reading the Bible my freshman year of college is when I decided to undergo this challenge seriously and to engage with Scripture to become more serious about my faith. And doing this there's been three main impacts in my life that I've seen from doing this. The first one is just learning. I thought I knew all the stories from Sunday school. I didn't. It is so packed with awesome information and lessons and teachings that, just reading it every day, I was learning so much. And the second impact was absorbing. From what I thought I knew, which was very, very little, it was cool to connect the dots, to have these things soak in, to have God reveal things that, I would have missed completely otherwise. So learning and absorbing. And the last thing, and perhaps the most important, is growing. And not just growing in what Pastor referred to as this intellectual understanding, but growing in the relationship with God. It's no wonder that I had sort of felt plateaued after high school and before I started reading this, because I wasn't investing time or effort or energy in trying to grow and develop this relationship with God. I just sort of expected it to come to me, and he does. He blesses us beyond our wildest imagination. But it's been amazing to see my relationship blossom as I've engaged in Scripture and read His Word. And so those are learning, absorbing, and growing my relationship are three impacts that reading Scriptures had in my life.